Hello everyone, my name is Sean. I am the Crypto Smith. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind giving me a little like and subscribe, or subscribe and like, whichever you prefer, I would appreciate it. It really helps the channel grow, and for that I appreciate you guys out there. The whole reason I'm here is to help you guys learn about crypto while also teaching myself about crypto and trying to give some good, positive crypto vibes out there that you enjoy watching. So this is going to be a fairly quick video on Terareum. Now, as you know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you're watching a Terareum video for the first time, but Terareum today did an historic crypto burn of 20 quad tokens. That's 20 quadrillion tokens they burned. They took them from their deployer wallet, moved them to the dead wallet or the burn wallet, and they're now gone. They can never be used. It has taken their supply down from a beginning balance of 100 quad Tera tokens. This was the very beginning. They burned 50% right off the bat, as most do, because 100 quadrillion tokens is a ridiculous supply. And I'm not really sure why people do that, or why projects start out that high, knowing all the problems that comes with that. But they did it. They burned 50 to begin with, and now they just burned another 20, and they have another burn wallet that has 1.6 quad in there as well, giving them a total burned token total to 74 quad, roughly 74 quad. It's 73 and some change, but let's say 74. That leaves them only with 26 quadrillion tokens left, 26% of the initial supply. That, I mean, honestly, in the crypto world, this is huge. That was huge, historic news. We thought it was going to be, fairly big, huge. I was very excited about it. A lot of people are excited about it, and we thought we were going to get a good bump in the token price, but that didn't happen today. And why didn't that happen? You're probably asking yourself, why did the token actually drop in price and not go up in price? Well, I said in my last video, I thought the price would go up. Now, I understand how the market works. I understand the financials. I've been in this a little while. Just the mechanics of taking 20 quadrillion tokens and moving them to the burn wallet doesn't affect the price. Okay, we all know that. You should know that. If you don't, I'll explain it to you. The only way the price actually moves is by getting people to purchase tokens, creating some sort of volume. That's how the price moves, right? Just like selling the tokens, having at some sort of volume level, will get the price to decrease. Well, we assume we're going to have an historic burn. It's going to create some hype, some attention. You're going to get some people who want to buy more tokens or get in for the first time after seeing this great news, thinking, well, the price is probably going to go up because people are going to be excited about it. But that didn't happen. And why didn't that happen? Well, as we already know, Terareum really has no marketing to speak of. The people who are excited about the token and the burn are people who are already in the project, right? Like me. I'm already in it. I've been in it a while. We've seen the number of holders go up very slowly. Why is that? Because they're only getting basic organic type growth, which is influencer. I mean, I don't want to call myself an influencer. I'm sorry. I don't believe I have a large enough channel to be called an influencer, but people like me who maybe have a channel or a big Twitter account or other larger influencers, they can affect, and get a few people in here and there. Maybe I brought one or two in with some videos of mine, and maybe not. And maybe larger influencers have brought in a few of their own, but it's just a tiny trickle of what could be done with proper marketing, but they haven't done any proper marketing yet. I'm not saying this is a flaw. I'm just saying that that's kind of where we're at in this process. They've spent a lot of their time and money and energy on building utility, but utility, you'll also know, if you don't already know this, utility doesn't make the price move. The only thing that makes the price move is people purchasing the token and holding it or burning it or doing whatever, but they have to buy it. And there has to be some sort of volume around that. The only way that's going to happen is either all of the token owners currently, like me, we have to start buying more tokens, or we have to get new people into the project and interested in the project and have them buy tokens and hold them as well. So that is why the price didn't go anywhere. And not only did it not go anywhere, it actually went down. And we can go on the contract here, or the DEX tools, and we can see there were two fairly substantial sells here, right? 178 ETH and 102 ETH. So 280 ETH sold, which is, I mean, not in most tokens, that's not a huge amount of money. And in larger tokens that wouldn't even be a blip on the chart. But in a low volume, low market cap like Terareum, it's going to make a much bigger difference. So, and we can also see other sales, most likely, and I'm just going to take a stab at this one, most likely associated with the fact that the price didn't go up. So people were disappointed, and so they sold some tokens. And that's what people do. If you've seen one of my other or several of my other videos, people trade, most people trade on emotion, right? They felt sad because the price didn't go up. So they thought, well, there must be something wrong with Terareum, so maybe I need to sell my tokens and get out. And that's fine. You can sell your tokens and get out if that's the way you feel. The problem is trading on emotion is never a good thing. It never leads to positive results. It only leads to negative results. And people who sell now and are out, obviously they're going to miss out when it goes up later, or maybe they get back in at a lower price some other time. Who knows? But that is what happens. People's expectations were not met. We thought there would be a slight bump in price due to hype and people coming in and buying, but that didn't happen because there's just not enough marketing surrounding this project. So they're just leaving it up to influencers to try to bring in new people, but that's been very, very slow going. As you can see by the number of token holders, this has not progressed much at all in the last several months. It took a while. We thought we were going to get to 10,000 holders and they were going to do that initial one quad burn at that 10,000 holder mark. And we were up there in the 9,000 for a long time. And it took a long time to actually reach finally that 10,000 mark and for them to do that one quad burn, which they ended up doing a 2 quad burn. So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, I guess it is a bit of a letdown. Project is still solid. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way they're going about building it. And maybe they don't see, I've never talked to the team. I don't know where their head's at currently. And I know that they'll probably have to address this in the near future because that's really the next logical step. Utility doesn't make the price go up. Lack of marketing certainly doesn't help the price go up. And just counting on the current holders to buy more tokens is not a good way to move the price. But I don't think the team is really focused on moving the price. Obviously, as an investor, I would like to see that as a focus, but the team, they're just building utility. They're doing whatever they're going to do. However, I'm sure at some point, these guys are intelligent guys. These guys are not stupid. They know they could build the best exchange out there and the best Tera swap and Terapool and have a Tera card to be used to transact in Terareum and the NFT project. But if nobody knows about it, then it doesn't matter. It makes no difference at all if it's the best of everything, but nobody knows. That's where marketing comes into play. You have to get that message out there to people to tell people, hey, check us out. We have awesome this and awesome that and fantastic utility, this, and that. And that's how you get momentum and you build the price and you build the number of holders out there. That's how you get this done. I'm sure they know that. I'm sure they have a marketing team on standby. But until they do some marketing, some actual marketing, which they have not done yet, this price isn't going to go anywhere. Doesn't matter to me. I'm not down on it. I'm not selling 1 penny of my Terareum. I'm hanging on for the long term. If I could give you advice, but I don't give financial advice. But if I did, I'd say just hang on to it, sit on your hands for a while and see what happens. Let the team do their job. And hopefully they get a marketing team out there and they start crushing it. And then maybe they can take a page out of the playbook of Volt Inu. Now, Volt Inu, less utility, but the marketing is phenomenal. And they've been growing and growing and growing, and their price reflects that. I mean, it's up and down just like the regular market is, but they've had some more positive movement than Terareum has. Totally different projects, not trying to compare the two. I'm not saying one's better than the other. They're both great projects, great communities, and I think they're both going to do well. They're just doing them at different stages, right? Their Volt is building more marketing than Terareum is currently, and Terareum is building more long-term utility than Volt is. So it's just they're building them in different ways, different fashions. So that is where we're at today. Don't get down on Terareum. Terareum is doing just fine. They're going to be just fine. They're going to get marketing figured out in the future. And as long as they keep moving forward one step after another, I'm totally okay with it. Me, I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere. It would have been cool to see a little bump in the price, seeing as how the rest of the market went up today, but Terareum actually went down. That's crypto, right? Welcome to crypto, people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're not down in the dumps about Terareum, okay? Keep chin up. Things are going to be just fine. And you guys, I will see you all on the next one.